Sanford now has a cute little cafe if you're in the mood for a cupcake or muffin to go with your coffee while checking your accounts online with their free Wi-Fi. Now here's Michael Harp to tell you more about it.
My name is Michael Harp. I am co-owner of Dandalia Bakery and Coffee House. Dandalia Bakery and Coffee House. Dandalia Bakery and Coffee House. Did I project that time? I remember baking when I was really young with my mom. My mom was a true believer of everything came from scratch and doing everything for your family and creating a warm environment, and the center of the home was in the kitchen. And I remember when I was a kid, my mother loved to cook, but I loved to bake, and I think that's part of my personality is I'm very detail-oriented, and baking is really science in itself and how things balance out, and they have to be very precise. And I remember as a child even loving the precision that baking offered, and yet also the balance of being very creative, because once it was baked, then you had the opportunity to actually decorate it and create something that was unique. When I moved here and I was laid off, I had all that extra time, so it was a real blessing for me because I could stay at home and work on these recipes that I had played around with maybe a bit in the past, but I got very determined on finding the very, very best chocolate recipe and the very, very best vanilla recipe for my cakes. And then once you have that core base of a couple great recipes, you build off of that and you can expand and let your imagination go wild with the flavors and the decorations. So that was such a great balance for me, this science and the structure of it, balanced with the beauty that you can bring all this creativeness into it, and it's so unlimited. I've been doing this for over a year, and there are still recipes and flavor combinations that I still want to try in the cupcakes. It's just so unlimited, and I have this huge list that I don't even think even another year or two I'll be able to get through them all. Even though we're open every day, Cupcake Thursday is still the day that I bring forth a new recipe, a new design, something unique that hasn't been seen before. And you know, you might see it again in a month, or you might see it again in 6 months, but it allows me to keep that creativeness alive, and it also leaves the excitement for the customers to always try to see what's next, what's around the corner, what are the possibilities. So it's a wonderful balance for me. Decided eventually, after being laid off, to attempt to start a bakery that I saw had not really been fulfilled in the area. Cupcakes are a huge thing, so I decided to go that route, as well as offer a whole variety of desserts that would broaden my ability to get work, basically. I wasn't overly picky about what I was doing. I was just trying to start and have a job. So opened myself to doing any kind of baked goods, and it kind of took off from there. Literally, people started coming to me asking me to sell the product in their locations, and eventually I was doing desserts at the Carolina Trace Country Club, as well as selling cupcakes through Added Accents, a wonderful boutique in the downtown area, and Hallmark out at the River Birch sold my cupcakes. And it got to the point where I got confident enough that if we wanted to, we could actually have a storefront. Being from Northwest in the Oregon area, coffee houses are huge there, so it was something I knew and understood. Decided to go ahead and again incorporate that which I knew with the coffee house with what I was already doing with the bakery, and wanted to create a home away from home for anyone. So we found a location that was well lit and well located, and was able to bring in the cupcakes, the baked goods, as well as the coffee house. So it was a real wonderful opportunity, and we've really enjoyed doing that, and hope that we can become part of the community and serve the community also.